For the last couple years, I've been making a video after my birthday to reflect on the year that's been. And I just turned 27 at the beginning of the month, so I want to continue the tradition this year. So while I was 26, I spent some time with family at the beginning of the year. I got to go to France and celebrate my uncle's birthday and even celebrate a friend's birthday back here in LA before everything got shut down and I had to start staying at home. And the quarantine led to definitely a lot of stress, but it also created a lot of space in my life for me to reflect on various parts of my life. My relationship to work changed a lot this year. My relationship to my writing and to all the different projects that I want to undertake. Despite everything going on, this ended up being a very productive year for me, writing-wise. I wrote 4 TV pilots this year, which was really exciting. I started surfing again and spent a lot of time at the beach, still being a terrible surfer, but enjoying getting to spend time with dolphins and sometimes go surfing with friends, since that was an activity that we could do safely. I still found ways to spend time with friends and kind of forge deeper relationships, even if we couldn't hang out in person. A lot of time just talking on video chats or gaming online. I've always loved playing video games, and this year I got a new gaming computer, which I haven't had a gaming computer since my first year of college. So it's been really nice to dive back into something that I really enjoy and to be able to do it in a healthy way where the gaming hasn't taken over my life, but it's just something fun that I get to do on the side. I spent a lot of time baking, probably way too much time at different points in the quarantine, but I've started getting really good at making madeleines, and somehow I managed not to gain too much weight from eating all the food that I was baking. I also went through a really severe battle with depression that I probably have been dealing with for a very long time and is still a challenge, but I was able to, I guess, overcome it, or at least feel better on the other side than I have in a long time. And it's given me a new perspective and appreciation for the day to day. I think one of my favorite things that I did this year was part of this book called The Artist's Way that a friend of mine recommended and essentially invited me into a group of his friends where we would all pursue this program together and go through it. And it's a 12-week program, very time intensive, but through it I made a lot of new friends and catalyzed a lot of personal growth for myself, which I'm really proud of and really excited to hopefully carry some of the habits that I developed and some of the ways in which I changed into the new year. And that's really it. There just hasn't been that much happening this year. 2020 has been a crazy year, like everyone's saying and everybody knows. I feel really lucky that it hasn't been as hard for me as it has been for so many people. And I'm hopeful that next year will be better, as foolish as it sounds to say something like that without knowing. I think, if anything, I'm excited to move on into next year. I'm excited about how my relationship to myself has changed, my relationship to my friends, my relationship to my work, and I'm really eager to see how that continues in the year to come. So that was a snapshot of me at 26. Now I'm 27, and I guess hopefully I'll have more to say next year.